Our 25% off Black Friday sale is live right now. All of our boot accessories, camera gear, wallets, belts are all 25% off, and they make the absolute best gifts, so check them out below. Big unboxing today. Look at this. Barely fitting on screen. Clearly from Huckberry. I love Huckberry. You know, they're kind of in the boot and shoe industry, but most of what they do is like the one-stop shop for all cool menswear stuff. I saw a comment the other day that was like, what does he keep looking up at? It's that camera. That's what it is. Just so you know. And yeah, so I took this giant box to unbox, and I don't know exactly what's in here. You know, they reached out and were like, hey, we want to send you a giant box of stuff. And I was like, yes, please. And I was like, here's a few things I like. I like more Western wear. I like more work wear. You know, I'm more on that side of things for fashion, less of the like dress clothes, less of like the fancy stuff. I don't even know what it's called. You know, I don't even own a pair of chinos. I don't own a pair of slacks. I've been wanting, actually was talking to my buddy at the Utah Woolen Mill, which is in Salt Lake City here. It's like one of the oldest suiters. I don't even know what they're called. See, this is like a new area for me. I don't know what anything's called, but it's one of the oldest and most prestigious suit makers in Utah. It's been around forever. And there's some family ties to that store that was really cool that we'll talk about if we ever get that video done. But yeah, I'm not like into like dress clothes. I'm not into like business casual because it's my business. And I'm like, I'm not wearing dress clothes to work. I'm gonna wear whatever I want. I'm not gonna make my employees wear anything that they don't want to wear, within reason. And so that's what I told Huckberry. I was like, I just want like kind of some Western wear, some like work wear, kind of like ruggedy side of things. Here's some examples of what I like. And yeah, I'm excited to see what they have. Because if you don't know, let's pull up Huckberry's website. And I bought stuff from Huckberry. You know, it's not just all like sent to us from Huckberry. You know, I bought that batch of shorts. I just kind of, during like the start of summer-ish, I was like, I don't have any shorts. And I was like, I need to buy some. I don't want to go to like the mall and buy some really cheap, ugly ones. And I was like, Huckberry is exactly that. Like it's a one-stop shop for men. And you can see they've got the various things they have as style guide, even clothing, footwear, accessories, home, gear. You can search by brands. You know, they got the wax jackets. They've got the higher quality beanies, the flint and tinder jackets. You know, it's all cool stuff. They work with. Let's look at their footwear, because you've probably seen some of their footwear on the channel here and there, because you know they sell your big brands like Red Wing. They've got some in-house brands like I believe Rhodes is one. We cut apart one of their cowboy boots. Noglev is a really cool one. If you haven't actually, I have them here. I don't know where that. I have those Noglev boots and they're so cool. It's a single piece of Kevlar wrapped like upper. And Huckberry has exclusive rights to sell them here in the U.S. So and then they also obviously, I don't know if this video's out. I recorded it a few days ago, but they also work on like collaborations like we do. You know, these Huckberry and the stores like this is really where I got the idea to do those kind of collaborations, because they are really the trailblazers, getting like Danner and some of these other brands to work with them and convince them to do it, so that when I came in, I was like, hey, you want to do a collaboration? They've already done it with like Huckberry and a few brands, and so that's definitely where I pulled a lot of inspiration, aka copied Huckberry on doing collaborations, because I was like, dang, I want to do that. And then got to a point where I could. They even have Lems. Shout out to Lems. I love Lems. And then as for like clothing, Flint and Tinder, like I talked about, and I don't know a ton of like clothing brands above like the big names, but that's why I want to start getting into it more. And that's why we're like starting to talk about knives, we're talking about clothes, we're talking about different fabrics. You got anything from Patagonia to like these smaller brands. Iron and Resin is really, really cool. They're really small and they make the coolest stuff. And so, yeah, they just, you know, it's not like Filson, you know, it's not like they're a Walmart kind of brand where they just make junk, put their name on it, sell it in huge quantities. Like these guys specifically curate. Ooh, look at that. Look at that Filson. I want that. 125 bucks. That's pretty pricey, but it is a Filson, right? But that was the thing that was also cool about what I saw when I was looking at their actual like pants and shorts specifically. Was I was like, okay, so you can buy really expensive stuff, because one of the pairs was like a it was like a heavy canvas, like $100. Yeah, so I got like some of these corduroy ones, $60. They're on sale for 30. Y'all should go buy these because I'm going to actually, because there's some really cool ones still left. But yeah, like anything from like $150 shorts down to like $50 shorts, which is like within reason of like a department store. You know, like it's not crazy. It's still a premium price because it is like a premium. It's like the store is premium. They're not like H&M doing thousands and thousands of stores. So that's kind of who they are. I like them. You know, we've worked with them plenty of times in the past, and I like them. So they sent me this big old box, and let's get into it and see what's what. What am I unboxing with? I just used this Leatherman, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to highlight a Leatherman. This is the Super Tool 300, but I love that little scale tool. It's like a miniature, it's a smaller, lighter weight version that's just has your essentials. That's the Leatherman I love. But we'll use this one just because it's handy. I was messing with that top camera, trying to get it all oriented how I wanted. Ooh, as I cut through all the clothes. Ooh, right off the bat. Look at that hat. I did request this hat. The thing I like about this skeletal tool though, or not a skeletal tool, this Leatherman, is it locks. You know, that was one of the flaws of like when I had Leathermans when I was literally a kid carrying around the Leatherman. So it didn't lock, but this one does. And it's pretty cool. So if you want a Leatherman, check them out below. What do we got first? The hat. I don't like it. Hermanos. Yeah. Not a flat brim guy though. Gotta put a little bend in that. Just like this. I requested this hat. I thought it was cool. It's like a heavy canvas. Heed the call. Not need the call. Heed the call. Howler Bros. Howler Bros, I believe they're a smaller clothing company, and they make similar stuff. You know, it's just like heritage quality, high quality, stylized stuff. Let's see how this. Oh yeah, I've been wanting a yellow hat. What's next? Should we just dump this out? Actually, might be easier than hovering over this giant box. Wow. Ooh, we got some footwear in there. We've got like, oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, something's happening. Got hooked on my chair. Okay, let's put the footwear aside for a sec. Send us a pair of Red Wings. Cool. Wow, so many shoes. It's like we're a footwear channel or something. Guess we just start at the top, work our way down, huh? The one-stop men's shop. Oh, so sick. Yes, I do. I've never had an actual waxed canvas jacket. Oh my gosh. Flint and tinder. Okay, let's see what this is. I didn't, one of my buddies, I was just talking to him. His name's Chris. He's into like some heritage goods, and he was wearing like a green version of this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want that. He was like, yeah, I need to re-wax it. And I was like, I just want one. Ooh, and it's flannel-lined, or at least lined with something. Okay, oh wow. Okay, so this is the Flint and Tinder flannel-lined wax trucker jacket in tall, because your boy's tall. And I got it in XL, $298, comes in a few different colors. Flint & Tinder's iconic wax trucker jacket, flannel lined for warmth and comfort. Tough, timeless, and made in the USA. This men's wax canvas jacket is constructed with a wax and water-resistant Martinex 7-ounce sailcloth, which is like salvaged denim or finely tanned leather, will only get better with age. With every adventure, the waxed fabric will develop a unique patina, creasing and bending to mark your own unique wear patterns. So you can see why I've always wanted a waxed canvas jacket, because it performs the same way as footwear. You know, it's like it's the worst it's ever going to feel and look when it's brand new. Then as you wear it, you start to get that comfort. It's that same thing we talk about where it's like quality goods get better and then plateau versus cheap stuff drops off the face of the earth. And so this acts like a pair of boots. It just gets better and better with time. You can repair it, you can re-wax it, you can do all these things. I'm so excited about And I can't wait to the time till we actually start getting into like clothing. It's just a lot harder to make exciting and replicatable content with clothing. You know who does a really good job? If you haven't, I talk about my boy all the time, the Iron Snell. He does such a good job with content around like clothing. I'll put links to his videos below. I guarantee he's got a wax canvas video. Same with Stridewise, he's probably got one too. Next, some pants. Proof double knees. Nice. Like I said, like the workwear. So these are $138. These are the straight fit and tough as nails, double knee performance pant built to go for from the crag to the office without breaking a sweat. Double knees, engineered fabric, ultra durable, thermal regulating. Okay, cotton. What? Wow, there's so many more like fancy words in clothing. Cotton blended with polyester reprieve fabric, spun from recycled water bottles and treated with True Temper 365 for moisture wicking and thermal regulating powers. Gusseted crotch. That actually is so nice. See this little gusset right here? If you've never had a pair of gusseted pants, try a pair. You know, obviously this is a thinner canvas compared to like a pair of like Dickies or Carhartt. You know, it's a lighter weight canvas, but they look good. I like the gusset too. Nice. I just like everything, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite. This is the Quintana Quilted Flannel in teak. So it's $119. A brushed flannel with subtle quilting in the front and back. The Quintana. Oh, it's a Howler Brothers. Okay, so it's a Howler Brothers again. Like I said, I love the Howler Bros. I like them. I like their style. You know, it's like heritagey, like kind of workweary, but it's not like cheap, but it's not like actual heavy duty, like heavy stuff. It's like rides in between for like kind of casual workwear or casual like heritage wear. And this is right up my alley. Because I like I've never been one that loves like the quilted Patagonia jackets, you know, like for me when I was in college, like all the granolas wore the Patagonia and like all those like the down jackets, and I was like, meh, I wear my Carhartt, you know. But there's some clear advantages to those down jackets aside from how corny they look. That's a personal take. Everyone loves them. I just don't like the look of them. That's a nice hybrid of it. A little bit of that like quilted kind of Patagonia puffer jacket kind of style with, this looks like some twill, like heavier fabric. It's pretty sweet. Next, it's a long episode, but I don't care. It's half the fun. Another Howler Bros. Like I said, 1,000 times. Like these guys, so clearly half the stuff they sent me comes from them because they're like my style. Dust Up Denim Snapshirt. Okay, the Dust Up Denim Snapshirt, $99. A handsome Western shirt with a contrasted corduroy collar. The Dust Up is a classic Western shirt cut from rugged 100% cotton denim. It has a soft corduroy collar and a relaxed fit for all-day comfort. Pearl snaps secure the front placket. Double chest pockets and cuffs, giving you the option to roll your sleeves or wear them down. Lightning bolt stitching. Ooh, I love lightning bolts. Okay, nice. That's the other, like, this is not even about Howler Bros, but like their stuff is like right up my alley because it also kind of combines that motorcycle world, you know, kind of that like tattoo motorcycle lightning bolts. Love it. Lightning bolt stitching in the pocket. Howler signature microfiber hem. To dust off a pair of shades are the are the small details that set this Western shirt apart from the herd. Oh, wow, smart, very smart. So they sew in a little patch of like sunglass cleaning material. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone do that. That's pretty cool. Will I use it? Maybe once a year. I still like it though. What else from the Howler Bros you think we got? That's another Howler Bros. Okay, let's see if this, another. Okay, they just sent me all Howler Bros. That's the other thing is like once you find a brand and you like the style, you like the fit, it's hard to like change brands because of how much of a gamble it is every time to try new clothes, especially if you're oddly shaped like me, tall and skinny, and case of the lads. So what is this? Allegheny? I don't know. Fleece Overshirt, $135. High pile fleece. This is another example. So because what I kind of wanted to do was get my versions, or at least request, because I didn't know what they're gonna send, but like I requested like kind of the styles and a few things I liked, and they nailed it. Because like what I really wanted was like my versions, or like what I would wear versions of more popular clothes. Like I was saying with this, kind of your puffy jackets, I don't even know what they're called, that I didn't love, but I saw the value in it. I kind of liked the look. I was like, I could pull that off in a certain way. And then this is how I would pull it off. This is how I would wear it. It's just like it almost looks like a hunting jacket, like a vintage hunting jacket. And same thing with this, you know, like the high pile, like fuzzy, like teddy bear materials are in, or at least were in at some point. Depends on who you talk to. And there's a little bit like too like fluffy, a little too teddy bear-y, and I still wear them, but like this is a little bit more of like where I won't feel like I'm an adult teddy bear walking around. It's just a little bit more refined, a little more manly, a little more like workwear, western wear, motorcycle-y stuff. And I think it's pretty cool. One more Halibros. Ooh. Got a little fancy on this one. What is this one? And if you guys like the more clothing side of things, I have another video coming out where I just went to all like the thrift stores, all of the vintage stores, the resale stores here in Salt Lake, just in one day. I just was like, okay, what can I buy? How many clothing articles can I find in a single day that I actually want to wear? And how much do they cost? It's like true vintage, or like a true thrift store compared to a vintage store. And so if you like that style of video, help this video out, because I'm gonna post that video regardless, but I wanna get more into clothes, and it will only happen if you guys are interested in it and we're providing value for you, and it's entertaining, and you guys watch it, so let me know. So this, I like it. The cross-cut Deluxe Snapshirt. I love a pearl snap, always. Classic Western yoke. I think that's this shoulder piece. I guess I gotta unfold it for you so you can actually see it. Doesn't that look so cool? I love it. Simply a good shirt with the balance of classically Western look matched with quality materials, vintage and style embroidery along the collar. It's woven with a 2% stretch. Interesting. A little elastic in there. Let's see what the materials are. Ooh, it's like, I was like, oh, it's lined. No, it's just like another one of their little glasses cleaners. That's so smart. 98% cotton, 2% polyester stretch. Chambray, that's what it is. Whatever chambray is, it's got stretch and it's made out of polyester. So how many of these were Halibros? 1, 2, 3, 4. This was not Halibros. This was Proof, and then the Flint and Tinder wax canvas jacket. Oh, this is a fun unboxing for me. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it, because I am enjoying it. Should we do the shoes now? Boots and shoes? Okay, let's do it. Oh, I forgot to carry these. I totally forgot about this, actually. This is another thing I requested. Look at these. This is like your classic vintage, like Converse style shoe. US Rubber Company, I think is who makes it, or something. Yeah, United States Rubber Company. And if you want to see any of these cut in half, just let me know, because the more interest we have in one of these, because that's the fun of Rose Anvil too, is like all these brands are sending us their boots and shoes and random stuff, and then we kind of get to decide, oh, do we want to cut it in half? Is there an angle here? Did the people like it on Rose Anvil too? Is there a lot of people like, you have to cut those in half? So whatever you want to see, support it, because that's how I decide along with what I want to do. So what is this? In 1892, the U.S. Rubber Company acquired Charles Goodyear's shoe business and adapted his invention of vulcanized rubber, originally used for galoshes, to create some of the world's first vulcanized sneakers. Thus marked one of the most enduring footwear innovations since the shoelace, which, like Converse and Vans, a lot of these skate sneakers are still vulcanized construction. The durability and flexibility of their outsoles earned the U.S. Rubber Company the chance to produce sneakers for a variety of other brands as well as for the U.S. military, and led the way for many styles of Converse and Vans you still see everywhere. With the re-release of their military high top, the brand honors its past with an iconic silhouette that still looks great. Isn't that a cool story? Like, how can you not like want to dig into that? So, how much? Well, I didn't even talk about how much they are. 70, well, regular retail's 140, but they're on sale right now for 77. Whoa, look at this. That is crazy. So if you want to see it cut in half, let me know. Otherwise, I'm keeping them. That's cool. That's probably the most fun unboxing I've ever recorded. The collab unboxings are pretty fun because it's like I've been working on something for months and months and months. I've never seen it, and then I finally get to see it. That's always really fun. This one's just like Christmas though. Red Wing next. I don't remember why they shipped us a pair of Red Wings. Jay, maybe, oh, an all black pair. I don't even think I requested this. How'd they know I love all black everything? Nice. Is this an oh my gosh. I don't think they even told me I wanted these. I think maybe they just knew or just guessed. I'm not cutting these. These are mine. Sorry. You've seen these cut in half plenty of times. Next. Diemme. Diemme. I like Diemme. I never know how to say any of these brands' names. Duster bag. What is it? Ooh, look at those. Those are wild. And of course, all black again. That is a wild looking Chelsea boot. It's got like the Vibram rubber outsole, a nice soft squishy midsole, this rubber bumper that runs all the way around the boot. And I wonder if it's waterproof. Is that a nice looking little Chelsea? You know, rather than like, just as an alternative to like Blundstones and like some of the other Chelseas, just give it like a little bit different look while still being rugged and still a little bit like, to me, this combines some like rugged and like functionality while still looking stylish, in my opinion. $445, pricey. Textured suede, classic Chelsea boot, handmade in northeastern Italy. Long considered the creme de la creme of heritage-inspired hiking footwear, is raising the bar on a daily driver with their Ramon lug Chelsea boot, handcrafted in the Une di Fonte, a town nestled in the road to the Dolomites. Ooh, their website's cool. I like this. Look at that. Super clean, super simple, but like very modern. Oh yeah, so they specialize in mountaineering boots. That's why they're $450. Oh, okay, so they are using like the technology they use. This is a really good example because you can see it very clearly. Like the rubber bumper and the outsole stuff and applying it to a more casual boot. Nice. Moonstar, I've never even heard of this brand. Oh, look at that. That is like another, like a version of this boot. Kind of the same concept done two different ways. That's pretty interesting. Cause I've seen some like vintage sneakers that have like a ton of rubber on the toe and stuff. And this is like a Chelsea, it's like a vintage sneaker, kind of like that one we just talked about from the US Rubber Company, combined with a Chelsea boot that's made out of canvas. So it's like combining like a pair of Converse and a Chelsea boot and like a vintage pair of sneakers with like almost like an LL Bean kind of construction with the rubber booty. That is pretty cool. How much is it? 240 bucks. So not cheap, but pretty cool. It's board lasted. Leather heel counter, removable insole. Looks decent quality. So if you want to see either of these or all these cut in half, let me know. I kind of don't want to cut these. I want to keep them. But there is another Moonstar box. So let's see what it is. Okay, what do we got? That is pretty cool. So this is like the lace-up version. This is the all-weather RF shoe. Japanese-made, weather-resistant shoe. Rooted in a rich history dating back to 1873, Moonstar has mastered the art of vulcanization, a craft few factories around the world can claim. Thoughtfully made in Japan, these all-weather RF shoes are purpose-built for all-season exploration. The upper, crafted from durable canvas and covered with vulcanized rubber, ensures your feet stay dry and comfortable in the harshest conditions. What's more, the traditional craftsmanship and innovative design offers an unmatched durability, so you can grab these years and years down the road. I love anything made in Japan, so that's cool. I like how they do like the vintage kind of like stamps. vintage style doing stuff. This is cool. Okay, that's it. So thanks to Huckberry for sending us all this stuff, you know, the boots and the shoes. And if you want to see any of those cut in half, let me know. I'm not cutting the black Red Wings though. Those are mine. And everything else though, I could be convinced to cut. So let me know what you guys want to see. Check out the links in the description of all this stuff that they sent over. And let me know what other clothing stuff you want to see, what other stuff you want us to, how you want us to test some clothing, and how your thoughts on how we can start getting into the clothing world. Because it's obviously right hand in hand with footwear, and we've been doing the knives, we're starting to get into clothing, so we're just gonna slowly start expanding out and really start taking this concept of like what we're doing with the boots and shoes and start applying it to this stuff that's around the footwear world. So thank you guys, thanks again to Huckberry, and that's it. See ya.